It's Flowlosopha, UK rapper and producer, doing my interview for UK stand-up TV.
Alright, you're a 21-year-old rapper and producer, and you have a 12-track album coming out called Thoughtfulness. What would you say this album is about? What message is it sending out, and what does it mean to you?
On the whole, the album's just expressing me, like myself, what I've got to say, my feelings, what bothers me, what I don't like about what I see. Just expressing what I'm trying to do with my life, my opinions on things. There's not a message on the whole, really, of the whole album. Again, it's just expressing myself. But there's a few tracks, so I'm saying, yeah, there's a lot of things that need changing in this world, and obviously you've got to start yourself. But I think a lot of people could be doing a lot better things, could be changes happening, especially in the government. But yeah, on the whole, it's just expressing me, myself, what I've got to say. On the whole, it was a good response. I got all pretty positive responses of people. I myself wasn't as happy with it. I think it could have been a lot better, so I ended up not pushing it as much as I could have done, because pretty soon after I released it, I started writing better things. I sort of stepped my game up, and I think I could have done a lot better with it. In hindsight, there's a lot of things I'd change about it, which is what I've tried to sort of do with the album. It's almost do what I'd done before, but better. On the album, I've got Dead Man Walking, Supernova, Arctic Beats, Off Key, Ill Thought Process, all really good producers. A few of them were just free downloads that they've put out and I've used. I bought a few, bought 3 off Dead Man Walking, got 1 off Ill Thought Process, and got a few off Arctic Beats. All really good producers. Definitely, if you're a rapper, check them out, or singer, whatever. Any reason you might need a beat, definitely check those people out. On the album, I've got Terror Slim, Ruthless, a few local people, got Verbal Eyes, Monks M. Caesar, Casablanca, I got Crazy from Fourth Kind. They've all added their little bits to it. I felt I only worked with people that I thought were doing a similar thing to me, or I could work with properly. And I've also, I've heard what they're doing, I like what they're doing, so I thought I wanted to get them involved. I thought it was really good. It's a lad I've known for years. I've known him since I was probably 13, 14. He was just doing this little art project, and he asked me to produce a beat to go with it for the thing. And then I think he hit up A&N magazine, because they were looking for people that had done collaborations mainly using the internet. They put us in it. I thought it was really good to get that sort of publicity, get our names out there, get us in the magazines, published and actually put in shops for sale and everything. So I thought that was really good. I'd have to say UK hip hop. There's a bit of grime in what I do. I've worked with some dubstep tracks. I've done quite a few gigs for dubstep DJs and whatever. But on the whole, I'd say UK hip hop. I messed around with it for years. I always wanted to be in a band when I was a little kid. Then at the age of like 11, 12, I started rapping, and it wasn't until probably a year and a half, 2 years ago I actually started taking it seriously. I did a verse for an album with Verbal Eyes, and once I'd done that and heard myself on a CD, I wanted to push myself further, and it made me realise I had got a talent and it sounded good being on a CD, so I decided to really push on and start being serious with what I was doing. Well, I'd like to think that I'll be making money off this music, because I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be rolling and dough, I want to be minted. I just want to be able to make a living off what I'm doing, so I can stop working a shitty 9 to 5, because it's not what I'm about. So yeah, hopefully have like a good fan base, regular gigs, doing tours and whatever, just generally being able to live off the music that I'm making. I've just been working on my album Thoughtfulness. That's just finished. I'm waiting for a verse of one person that's going to be mixed down. That should be out mid-May. So check that, it's free download, and I'll be going out selling CDs. I'm going to be starting making a mixtape with a few local people, Warwickshire wordsmiths, so that's Verbal Eyes, Casablanca, Monks M. Caesar. That should be out hopefully end of this year if all goes well. I'm going to be doing a few more videos with different people, doing interviews, freestyle videos, making videos for tracks off the album. So yeah, it's going to be hard work over the next year. Just everything I see around me, you know, everything that happens day to day, whatever I'm feeling at the time, I quite often throw a beat on, and if I've got something I feel I want to get out, then I'll do it. I think a lot, I'm constantly thinking, I'm quite opinionated, I've got a lot to say, so I tend to draw off what I see, you know, day to day life, what I see on television, things I hear from other people, generally what I feel inside me. If I've got something I want to say, then I'll say it. No, not really. I do my own thing. I think if you're going to follow what someone else is doing, it's not going to be unique, it's not going to be your own thing. So no, I wouldn't compare myself to any other artist. Not a good one in the slightest, man. I'm not a fan of what the government are doing. They don't listen to anyone particularly, they just want to do their own thing. They just seem to me all they're doing at the moment is keeping the rich richer and keeping the poor poorer, holding people back. They're not listening to what the public have got to say, what the public want doing. They're just doing whatever they want. It's definitely changed a lot. A lot of things are different now. It's easier to get your stuff out there. Obviously, you've got YouTube, you've got, you know, various different websites you can get on SoundCloud, things like that. There's a lot of media groups that are doing a lot better. Hip hop, especially UK hip hop, seems a bit more prevalent than it used to be. It was shunned quite a lot in the past when I first started. No one was really listening to it. It seems to have got a lot bigger. A lot of acts tend to have gone a bit more commercial, but still, they're doing their thing. So yeah, there's a lot. Anyone could be a rapper, which has its pros and it's got its cons, because there's a lot of people that are just chatting shit. They're doing the whole typical like hood life thing, just chatting shit. And there's a lot of people still that are saying their things. A lot of artists that are doing really well now, even like not even been signed, but they're still making their money off of music, which is definitely a positive. So that's what I'm trying to do myself. That's what I'm struggling with. I'm going to have to say, Martin Luther, he changed so much and he quite literally died for what he was fighting for. There's a lot of other people that I could put in here, but I just have to choose one. I've gone for that. He fought for what he believed in. He didn't let anyone tell him any different, and he fought for what was really right. What he tried to make changes that he believed needed changing, and he made a big difference to the world we're living in now. I'd say just keep whatever you're doing. If you've got a passion, stick with it. I'd definitely say to sort of any young person, even if you don't know what you want to do with life, just try and experience as much as you can. Take every opportunity you can. You know, grab life by the horns. Do whatever you can to really push yourself further as a person. And if you've got a passion, stick with it. Don't let anyone tell you any different. If they tell you you're shit, they're probably just hating on you. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, I got Thoughtfulness, that album's going to be out mid-May. Check that, free download. I'll be selling CDs as well. I'm doing videos all over the place. I'm going to be doing videos with Flip Live. I've done a freestyle interview with Street Disciples, and we're doing plenty more videos. And yeah, the mixtape with Warwickshire Wordsmiths, just check everything. Search Flowlosopha. I'm on Twitter, @Flowlosopha, Facebook, SoundCloud. Just Google my name, you'll find me.